Hello and welcome to Astro Booth. I'm here to keep you updated on the latest astrological events, helping you stay tuned and make the best decisions and plans for the following week. In this episode, we'll dive into the incredible energies that the first week of October has in store for us. We will be exploring the powerful solar eclipse in Libra happening on October 2nd and how it might impact each of us in a profound way. As we delve into its impact on relationships, personal growth, and karmic cycles, I'll share tips on how to navigate this period with the day-to-day energies and life hacks. So grab a cup of tea, settle in, and let's walk through the astrological landscape together. On October 2nd, we have a solar eclipse at 11 degrees in Libra. Now, typically, new moon represents a new beginning, a fresh cycle of life, events, and processes. But when a solar eclipse coincides with a new moon, the effects are magnified and the consequences can be long-lasting. Eclipses tend to bring hidden circumstances to the surface, making us act unconsciously, which can complicate our lives. So during this time, while the moon is in Libra, it's wise to reduce activity, take a step back, and observe without jumping into action. This eclipse isn't just any ordinary one. It aligns with the South Node, Lilith, and squares Mars in Cancer. So let's break that down. This eclipse series is associated with separation and loss. It marks the end of something, and yes, that can be a bit emotional or sad. So if you've been overworking or overexerting yourself, this could be a time when physical exhaustion catches up with you. It's definitely not a period for intense physical activity, so take it easy. Now, the last time we had an eclipse like this was back in September 2006. If you can take a moment and think back to that time in your life, what major themes or changes did you experience? Solar eclipses often act as triggers, setting new processes into motion that unfold over time. Don't expect immediate changes on the day of the eclipse, but rest assured something new is brewing for you. There are a few things to focus on during this eclipse time. So first one is reflect on relationships. This is the perfect moment to review and reassess past connections, contracts, and agreements. It's time to move on from certain relationships, or are there any unresolved issues that maybe need closure? Karmic lessons. Eclipses also often bring karmic relationship and events to the forefront. Be open to releasing old patterns of thinking and letting go of relationships that no longer serve you or make you happy. It's also time to burn off behaviors and goals that no longer align with your higher self. Get rid of outdated habits and set yourself free. With every ending comes a new beginning. You may experience a shift in consciousness that prompts you to reevaluate your values and priorities. So pay attention to that. While this eclipse brings the start of a new cycle, much of its potential remains hidden. Over time, the energies will fully manifest, but for now, focus on observing and understanding where these changes might be needed. The eclipse occurs at the South Node, which deals with the past, unresolved karmic tasks, debts from the past actions, and even past lives. This means there is a high chance that past issues or people could re-enter your life. Watch out for repeating patterns. You don't want to make the same mistakes again and again. Lilith conjunction with the eclipse adds a layer of emotional and psychological challenge. The universe may send you people, clients, partners, colleagues who will test you. The biggest risk is in personal and business relationships. Lilith tends to attract shady individuals, so be cautious of people who seem too good to be true. They might be manipulative, dishonest, or simply take advantage of you. Karmic relationships formed during this time could cause long-term complications, so it's important to stay grounded and aware. Remember, you have the power to create your own destiny. With the Sun on the South Node in Libra, the theme of this eclipse is about releasing control. So here's what you need to let go of as you move through this corridor in its final days. The need to control others or dominate situations, compare yourself to others or seek validation externally, judge or complain about what's unfair in your life, codependency in relationships. Remember, your happiness doesn't rely on anyone else. It's important to be cautious when taking on new responsibilities during this time. You don't want to end up burdened by something that could become a source of regret. Keep things simple and avoid getting swept up in drama or conflict. Just before Mars enters its retrograde loop on October 6, this solar eclipse will square Mars, which brings the potential for accidents, conflicts, and long-term consequences. Be extra careful during this period, especially with children, elderly family members, and pets. Mars's retrograde energy will continue to amplify the topics that emerge during this time until May 2025. Make sure to address any safety concerns with loved ones, particularly regarding risk or dangerous situations. Now let's look at the general astro trends shaping this week. From Tuesday to Friday, the moon will be in Libra, which amplifies the effects of the solar eclipse. This period is all about staying calm and avoiding unnecessary conflicts. People around you may act unpredictably, so it's wise to avoid crowded places or situations where tempers could flare. The Libra moon will highlight our dependence on others. You might feel pushed to be more self-reliant and independent, especially in personal or work-related matters. Take this time to step into your power and assert your own needs. From Friday to Monday, the moon shifts into Scorpio, offering a great opportunity to make constructive changes into your life. If something isn't working, now's the time to clear it out. Whether it's unhealthy habits, unproductive routines, or relationships that have run their course, this Scorpio moon energy is perfect for making those changes. As we move into Monday, the moon will enter Sagittarius, which is all about exploration and expansion. However, during this period, be mindful not to rush into anything without considering all the facts. It's a time to gather information and opinions before jumping into action. And that wraps up this week's Astro Guide. Remember, the energies of this solar eclipse in Libra may feel tense. Take time to reflect on what you need to release, reset, and where you want to create space for new beginnings. As always, I'm here to guide you through these cosmic shifts, so stay tuned for more insights next week. Keep your eyes on the cosmic energies and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and Apple Podcast. Until then, stay tuned, stay cosmic, stay inspired. Thank you.